Hey everybody, Nick Blazier back here with another Play and Explain video from the WBIF Individual World Championship. It's been a while. I think they had some issues on the site with like emailing people of matches and things like that or something, so I think the last round got extended a little bit longer. I haven't been doing as much stuff either lately. I actually have been in the office working a job last week and next week too, so a little less focused on the backgammon, but it's nice to be back playing something and making something. Oh, I almost forgot too. Let me see if I can, maybe I'll bring it up. But I was checking my channel, and I believe as of this video, I'm at 988 subscribers. So I'm so close to that 1,000 where I'll actually get something for making these from YouTube. I don't know what it'll be. But yeah, if you watch this, I would really appreciate it if you guys like subscribe to the channel and get me over that hump. That would be a big milestone for me, even though I'm doing less of this now. But yeah, okay. So my opponent here, I haven't checked him out too much. I should bring WBIF up and check that again. I think I remember him not really being like master, grandmaster level, maybe like solid open kind of level or something like that. But we'll find out. And I'm going to give him a good match too. I've been out of practice. I've been thinking about other things. So I hope it'd be really cool if I could hold like in the fives on this or something like that. It seems like that's been off, and it'll be cooler if I can get under that. I feel like I had it grinded down for Chicago for sure, and I don't know if I've picked up some rust in the meantime, but we'll see. He opens with a split. I get to make the 5 point. Yeah, simple pointing stuff so far. Why not make an asset? And maybe I win here. Looks pretty good. If he can anchor up, I guess I have enough work to do, or I'm not sure I have a cube anymore. I'm the 22 here. He's still primed, but yeah, I just don't think I have that big of a pass even when I do clear the 18 and things like that. So I think I should keep working here, but it can't be too far off. Big racing lead and such. Okay, the racing lead is actually not that big, but it's still against the 22 point. He has timing issues too. It's hard to turn this game around and just race. 3-6, we're going to keep focusing on making the 4 point, coming home naturally and keeping our anchor. No rush to get off that yet. I think if we look at the timing of both sides, I probably have more constructive to do without moving the back checkers than he does. Exactly because of what I was talking about there, where he just has more pips locked up on the 22 than I do on the 18. So if the race is kind of close, that can be challenging to play out the 22 here, and probably looking for ways to run off that sooner than later. Maybe even like a 6-3 this roll. I think he could have gone. It probably would have been better. The butterfly anchor, as Michi says. All right. I don't think it's bad enough for him yet, but it's looking pretty ugly. Let's see. 6-4. I could make this and open up my prime. I don't see any reason to do that. I don't see anything to do with the 10. Yeah, I guess I'm trying to... Should I just make the ace, or should I slot the deuce or something like this? I guess why not? Feels a little weird to do. It's going to take away so many checkers from like making the point that I want to make. Should I just slot it? What if I do that? I don't have a lot of covers. I am ahead in the race, so I don't like to be hit. But when he hits with the ace, I guess a lot of numbers cover and do something. So I don't think I can do that. What about this play or something? Does this look any better? Do I have more ways to make the... I don't think I really have better distribution for making the 4 after I make this play. So if that's the case, why not just make the ace and have an asset instead? I don't know. It just feels weird to do this because, I mean, it's not really a point that I want. I'm not planning on contact. I guess if he runs, it'll be nice to have. Yeah, that's a good argument for it. And I think he does want to run, like I said, with 9s and things like that sooner than later. I think our timing is still looking pretty good. I won't be leaving any shots on the 18 until it's like only a single shot, most likely. Oh, this is tricky, looking for distribution. Making the 4 point did look pretty natural, but maybe there's something better here to keep more spares. I don't mind that idea. All right, 5-4. Once again, we cannot make the 4 point. No, so I want this to go to the deuce, and then do I want to make it, or do I want the 5 to come in, I think? Is kind of the options. I think I should just make it. But then I'm almost definitely not going to make the 4 point. Is that okay? And how often am I going to be burying checkers next time? Yeah, it looks kind of ugly. Like more ugly than I thought at first. So maybe I should just do this. See if I can find some room to kind of roll forward more gracefully. Let's try it out. I'm really concerned that I'll be burying checkers next roll. I hope this has saved me some ways to, like, with sixes to clear a point and cover or something like that. Some numbers will make the 21. That's my thought process, but really I should probably like grind into the actual rolls and figure out what I've gained to like be certain of that one. I find myself playing very lazy that way though. And like, I mean, it's hard to go through like a whole tournament of backgammon like that, like really honing in on details like that. So I find I play best when I try to stick to some like broad thoughts. Okay, this is tricky. He's got lots of blots behind. So is it time to like, I mean, I have to bury a checker basically if I don't go now. So what does this look like? I have a way better board. If he hits with a 6 or an ace, 6-2, 6-3, 6, 6-5, 6-6. I'm looking at numbers that like hit and cover or make like a decent 4-point board. He's already got a buried checker. It's probably not that many, and I at least have the structure. So I have a lot of counterplay when I get hit. And when I don't, my follow-up is going to be much easier than it could have been. There are probably numbers that I gain a lot on as well. Maybe not. Maybe he was never giving up the midpoint in a way that he wouldn't now. I don't think so. So yeah, it looks tough for him to take advantage of this, but let's just look at the other play. Okay, what I see here is now all of those good numbers are just, I guess 6-3 is going to make 2 points. There's a lot of things like that. But there must be 6-5, like a lot of numbers that are like pretty big whiffs otherwise, and I'm going to be doing a lot better afterward. So maybe I don't gain enough to give up those big anti-jokers here. And I've only buried one checker. Okay, I think I'm going to hold off a roll. Because I think it can get better for him, but I don't think it's that likely. I think he's likely to have to like maybe cover one of these and break the mid, and at least I don't leave a double shot. So let's just do this. I don't know. Yeah. 6-2 would have been covering, hitting, and making the 5. So now it covers the deuce. So I think this has gotten a lot worse. I mean, my play was playing for numbers like this for sure. 6-2 could run. Could that be better? This feels like it opens up a lot. But maybe it makes running a little bit harder for me. I guess I don't have great distribution to attack in. I have a dead checker, so maybe not. But it just feels very natural to make a point here. I don't know. It's interesting, though. When he runs, it doesn't look like that bad of a play by any means. All right. 6s are going anyway. Maybe 5s are going to... I think we just want to get close to home. And I'm probably... Oh. I mean, this must be a cube now, right? He's just crashed and everything. And how does he escape? Even if he hits me, I'm in good shape. These are tough. I think I don't always feel super comfortable with these, but this one feels like a pretty natural example. Even though the race is close, he's wasting a lot of pips, and he's going to have a really hard time cashing in on that race. But they're not always the most intuitive cube decisions for me. I can miss these cubes and take them when I'm not supposed to. And so maybe my opponent has a pass here, but he's going to go for it. And so, like, worst case, I leave a shot, and he hits it, and now what, right? Like, he's got to not get hit from the bar and not lose a gammon that way and then roll a 6 to hop over a structure. Or maybe I have to fan. I don't know. It's a lot. So this is looking pretty good. And when it doesn't go that way, all right, I'm going to keep trying to keep pressure on this blot. Just the 3-1 I'm giving up for now. Nice. Should win some more gammons that way. I do leave double 6s here, but I think that's okay sometimes. Let's try to clear the 6. That's the first goal against the 22, I think Michi says. Take 2 off there. All right, we do that safely. We've got 3s to play. Everything should be relatively easy against the 22 point now. Okay, so I can't do anything about it, so we'll just take a checker off. Odd on the outside, so I have a 6-5 that leaves a shot. Or, yeah, just a 6-5. I can take a checker off here, so I will. I wonder how often I win a gammon here. I can't see it immediately, but I have 8 crossovers left. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, but 6 is going to save a lot. I think the sixes were more important for him than me, but I'm going to need a set to do it, it looks like. Even fives get off for him. All right. Just 2 points. I'll take it. 11 away, 13 away. I'm still slotting even at the leading score. I think it tends to just be the best thing to do with the 2-1. At some point, if I get enough of a lead, but like these small leads in match play just don't matter as much as it seems like they might. Where is the 5 coming from? It looks like it's going to be from the midpoint. How about this one specifically? There we go. All right. I like our position so far. I don't like this roll. I think the 5 in and 4 down looks like it. That's the only way to not volunteer a shot. I don't think I need to start slotting or get anything crazy. I think distribution's good enough here, but we're both pretty front-loaded in this position, which makes me less excited to split, I guess. I think I currently have the better timing for a priming game, too, and the better distribution. So I'm probably supposed to sit on, and he probably is supposed to run out there and challenge a stripped midpoint. I think I like that play by him. I would like to have hit, but this seems like next best thing to make the 4-point. So progressing okay. The 2 comes down, could step up. Maybe it's too provocative. I don't know. 4-1. I think I'm trying to build and close out and contain and things like this. I don't think I need to worry about my back checkers yet, but of course he has better timing now that he's escaped one to play with. We'll see what happens here. 7s would be a nice way to escape. There we go. And I have taken over this game completely. Is it ever too good here? Give you enters. Do I have anything? I still have to escape this back checker. Yeah, I think I have a lot of pressure right now. And I think this is the kind where, if anything, I want to claim it. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe he has a take still. Seems pretty bad, though. He's down in the race, down in the position. Definitely have threats of like making a 4-point board, and maybe he never enters again if he fans one more time inopportunely. So I expect that he can let this go. I don't think I would use the score to adjust it at all, but of course, you know, if I wasn't sure, I might use that to tip myself towards the take here. It's also a good thing to tip yourself towards maybe cashing instead of playing on too good, I think, if that was the question for me. He did take a little deep on last game. Maybe that's his style. Maybe we'll see him pick this one up too. Maybe that means I need to like not get in early cubes. Okay, he does let it go. I think it feels like a good decision. 6-4, 2 down. Usually I want to build as well and not split, but I can run past this, which seems kind of nice. Wow, I don't know for sure. I guess when you're getting primed, which is likely to happen here, you don't like to have the 2-point. So I think I'm just going to go for this. Conflicting game plans, though, like in the opening. I don't know. That's not, I feel like I should know that one. Probably they're close is what that means. 5-3 is going to hit back. And yeah, usually I'm going to be hit back from the bar here. And be under some pressure here. And I enter and hit back again. Okay, now I'm doing okay. Now he has 4 checkers back, and a blitz is just not very scary even if he hits me here. So I can fan and probably be in fine shape. Doesn't mean he doesn't have a cube to think about. I don't know if making a 4-point board here is enough to really incent me to get out of this, but I mean, with a like match deficit, we have to start thinking about it a little bit earlier. Okay, I agree the bar point is pretty nice here. That's tricky. I don't know what sees the most board or anything like that. 2-6 is going to hit back again. Okay. Very nice to always get checkers out of the zone. I'm getting hit again, I think, even though it's 1,000 shots. I only have a 1-point board, so I can't really like capitalize on hits. And we're going to keep sending checkers back. Make the blitz weak. 6 does not hit back. Okay. I've gained a tempo to escape now, but still have a lot of work to do to bring this racing lead home. He also is going to have a hard time containing any checkers he hits, though, with the awkward blitz position that he's created. Oh, I can safety everything and stack up, but that is going to create a lot of work to bring this home. Oh, I can hit, of course. I should do that. That's probably going to bring my checkers home easiest. 4s and 6s hit from the bar. Maybe it's okay. This is like 1,000 numbers, so if I just hit a second one, it'll be 12 numbers, I think, probably. Just any 2 and double aces. So that's probably the least shots. I mean, any entering 4 or 6 is going to be more, I think. Can get off the 6 and make entering 4s and 2s. But the gain is pretty high on this. Even though it's a deep 2-point, like maybe I've done something. Okay, double 2s, I guess, was getting hit either way. This is maybe more painful because I've created an extra blot. All right, he might have something, even though he's got 5 back with a blitz. Okay, never mind. Ooh, how do I do this? I can hit on the 10 points, but then I don't have my anchor, which is probably fine here. I can make it 3 points. Then he can just anchor in front of it, and I've like wasted too many. That doesn't feel like the right idea. I could hit loose. I could just come out and make the 15 and really control the outfield. That's compelling. I think it's when something from the back checkers, even though I'd really like the 20-point feels safe against the 3-point board, but he has 6 checkers back. I'm not getting blitzed here, so I think it's okay. I'm going to get hit back so often here, though. I guess it's 2s and aces and 6s. Maybe there's some good duplication. But how much do I gain on sending another checker back here versus just playing like this? Oh, I leave a direct anyway is the problem. Yeah, I don't think I can do that then. Let's do it like this. I don't know. Probably entering and hitting somewhere. Does he want to prevent the anchor or hitting the outfield? Maybe going after the anchor is a little bit better here. I don't know. Leaves more returns, but a 5's pretty bad for him, from me either way. Interesting dilemma. All right, I fan. He could get a 3rd checker involved. Only 9 in the zone, though, so I think I'm okay for a while again. Well, that's a nice improvement for him. Just entering is pretty nice here. Guess I don't know how good it is to have the 20 since he's going to leave it a lot pretty quickly. All right, I would really like to anchor. Now I'm a little bit afraid. Now he's got the racing lead and a better board and a 4-point board and threatening to send a 3rd checker back. Felt like a pretty strong cube there. Can't really do much with this, though. Probably I'm usually focusing on trying to get material in the zone here, and usually we don't like to have so many checkers locked up on like the 18 and 20 close together like this. I think they're doing better work by being spread out right now, so my instinct is something like 18 to 8. Even 20 to 10 feels like a nice placement, even though we give up the anchor. I'm not too afraid of doing something like that, though. But yeah, it just feels like, again, like checkers aren't doing enough work here. All right. I'm glad I'm not having to figure out if I have a take or not there. Like, I feel a little bit nervous about this position already. 2 up against a 4-point board feels like way too much. I don't think I can play this. Maybe he's got a lot of time here, but I'm hoping to come in and anchor and have a losing race. And, you know, that's, I guess it's going to happen a lot of the time, but sometimes it doesn't, and I just get gammoned. All right. 10 away, 12 away. Both have points. I'm happy to run. You can't do anything about anchoring. Probably, yeah, priming looks better than making the 3 there, I think. Okay, now it's a lot better now that I have a big racing lead. I just need to escape my back checker, though. So he wants to focus on building here. I don't think he really wants to split. How can he avoid that, though? He doesn't want to make the deuce. That would make his structure impure. Maybe the best thing to do is something like running. I guess there's some 2 duplication that would, like, step up, but I'm going to be happy to hit instead, of course. Find a way up later. 2-6 is going to pop out. Very nice. And I think I win. I think I have enough of a racing lead where I don't really know why he wants to play this. If he like runs with 1 checker, makes the deuce, whatever he's going to do here. Just doesn't look like a good game. I don't know why he wants to play an ace point game or a single checker back game. Yeah. Yeah, so it's coming. Yeah, when he runs with 1, then like it's hard for him to stay back for the rest of the game for contact. So he ends up having like a big focus on racing when you're playing a single checker back game, and he's very down in the race. So it's just, it looks like too much to me. All right. So this could be like the better game and less gammons and things like that, and I still have work to fill this in so we can win a little bit more often with the contact. But it still doesn't look comfortable, you know? Looks like he might lose some gammon sometimes. Like I might just have an easy ride home. All these things. All right, 9 away, 12 away. Oh, this is interesting. I cannot anchor. I think I don't want to do anything with the back checkers. I probably just make the 10, right? What else is there? Make some asset. He can make the bar point, I guess. 4-6, I think, is just going to pop out and challenge a stripped mid. I need to do something with my back checkers now that he has an anchor. 5-3, I guess, is going to keep it back again. Oh, I didn't talk about the status of the tournament too much. I am 5-3 in it right now in round 9. So doing okay, but I have a long way to go if I'm going to make the finals again. 3-2. I'm down enough in the race to hold this anchor. Yeah, this is good. I think this is fine. It looks like I don't know if I want the 22 against this structure. Looks like maybe I don't think he's going to make the 9 all that often, but I'm worried about being primed. But I can see that having given up his midpoint that I have the time to sit on it. And there's no way it can be just blitzed off the board against 13 in the zone. So, I mean, I guess it's pretty clear. Just feels like a strange one. 3-6 does not look like it can clean up both blots. I guess it can only leave indirects if he wants to play 9-6 and 8-2, but that looks very hard to follow up on structurally. So maybe he needs to find something. Is it worth something else here? And what would that something else be? I don't know. This could be it. Maybe he doesn't need to build the structure. Just looks like he's never going to make the 5 or 4 here. So, I mean, I guess he could just like volunteer and make one of those points or slot one of those points, something like this. Maybe I like leaving the 9 slotted, playing like 10-7. Looks like good distribution. I don't know. A tricky one for me. It just doesn't look that good. What else could he do? If he just made the 4 point, then he's volunteering 4s and 6s, but I have no board. Not an easy play, I don't think. I think for whatever reason I favor 10-7, 8-2. But, I mean, maybe only indirects is pretty good as well. All right, only has a 1 point board. I'm going for it. Maybe that was a compelling reason to make a piece of structure. All right, it looks like I'm going to not leave shots from the bar. And I guess unstack this to make the deuce point. Why not? Feels a little weird, like they're kind of deep, but okay. This is looking pretty good. Got 3 back. I've got enough match lead where maybe I should like cash in on my advantage first. Like this. I could make a 5 prime as well, but I think just escaping is pretty strong. Wow, I'm actually not sure. Because, I mean, it's not like he wants to hit me from the bar. So if I just do this, is this my best way to victory? What can he do if I play like this? He could roll aces or 2s and like make some structure. Do I even need that to get home? Might make my ride home easier. It's interesting to me. Escaping feels like the priority, but maybe I can think ahead a little bit here. And maybe this will roll the rest of the points home. Am I thinking too far ahead? I feel like it. I think I'm just going to pop out here. And my ace, I don't see a compelling reason for any of them. Maybe this makes like some doubles work better or something like that. But I could certainly cover more outfield on certain rolls the other way. So 3-2 would have been interesting. Maybe it would have had to give me an ace, but do I even want to hit it that bad? I don't know. Probably happy to just be escaped. I think at a normal score, I'd probably be sending this cube here, but I'm happy to wait for a little bit more advantage and a little more threat on that back checker with the match lead. I can leave fly shots, but they don't look like they help me. It's the 2 blots and board. I'm not worried about being hit, but probably better to just like take the distribution without all that risk. So I'm going to go that way. Let's see. 6-4 cannot point on head. It can do this, though. Ooh. This is going to take over the racing lead for him. So can he afford to stay back on the 20? Might be better to just make the mid or something like this. Yeah. And what do I have now? This does not look pleasant. If I point on head, I can win, but maybe I should do... I think it's still a case where it's better to do that first. This could be enough if he doesn't enter, but he hits. Okay. I need an ace or a 4. No such luck. I think I have the better board and the open 5 and some wastage and a lot to bring home here. So I think these tend to be takes at normal scores. How close do I mean, I think I just win a lot on contact. Even though I was talking about that with the single checker back, like it doesn't look like he's going to make the 5 point here very often. And so as he tries to bring these 3 checkers home, I should have, a lot of good challenge there. So I think the contact tends to be pretty good. My board's still very pure. I will have an easy time slotting and making the 5 point. The race is bad, though. So if I enter and just run away, I'm not really doing well. So is the contact alone enough? Do I lose a lot of gammons? If he closes me out, I could. But again, I don't really see that happening too often. So it feels playable to me. I think I have to play on the contact. I'm going to do it. I don't know. It could be a big mistake, though. One of those rust things. So he doesn't get to cover the ace. So I already have, that. I guess one problem with the take is that when I hit the ace, it's not like an immediate turnaround win. But I'm doing really well if that happens. So I have 7s as well. 5. Okay, does my 6 want to come out and break contact? I don't think so. I don't think it does. Okay, what is this going to do? Probably, does he need to hit? I mean, it simplifies his game a lot. If he can get away with a 6-5 hit with a 4-point board. This makes the contact, feel worth it. But I think the 6 is covering, and then he can either play 2 to ace and play safe and just play on the racing lead or hit. I don't know. He doesn't. The race isn't close enough where I feel like he needs to hit. I have the better board, so maybe he doesn't want to get that involved. Yeah, maybe 2 to ace is just better. But it still looks hard to bring this home safely. So I feel happy still with my take. He's going to have some 3s and aces like pick and passes that'll give me a little trouble, but I think I'm staying there. Trying to make that 5 point and get ready. 6-2. I doubt he wants to volunteer, so I think the 8's going, and I'm going to have even better contact and 2 dead checkers to play against. Yeah, right or wrong it. I mean, again, this feels like confirming the take. It's because I'm the pressure on his position is very difficult to deal with. It's not a comfortable ride home. All right, 5 point is made. Fantastic. Does the deuce want to... Okay, so I'm giving him ace-3, ace-4 is all, and double aces. If I pop out, I give him 6-1, 5-2, 4-3. We're all bad rolls. 6-1 is especially bad. I better stay here and not give him those, yeah. I don't know which way I want to play in board, but we'll try that. 5s is a pretty good shot for him. Now I'm just waiting on silly contact, basically. Just in case I get closed out, I'll spend a lot of pips outside. I don't think I need to worry about making the bar or the ace to win if I get a shot. Pretty unlikely to get one as well. But we're going to try. I'm going to wait a while anyway. 4s I might not be able to wait anymore. It'll be 65, yeah, and it's at least 2 rolls till he leaves the shot, so I think I just have to go like that. Four in, 3 off, sure. I need some big sets. Forget how much I talked about my standing in the tournament and everything like that. So if I do lose this one, you have 5 losses is an elimination. So I have at least 1 more match after this one. And if I win, I will continue to have at least 2. That's the goal. 9 away, 10 away. Oh, this is an interesting one. Builds, so I'm always tempted to hit. I think the tempo hit is on the ace if you take it. I think just running is fine, though. What do I want to do now? 5-1's a weird follow-up. I guess just like this. Take a better split. And 5-1's a little awkward for him. Can come to the outfield and leave a bunch of fly shots. I don't know. Maybe there's some good 2 duplication that makes you want to 15 to 14 and 13 to 8 or something for distribution. I could be tricked into that. Okay, I could make the 5 point, but the distribution doesn't look great, and he's building very well, and I think it's probably better to just send a checker back. So I'm going to hit here. 3-6 hits back, but I have 6s and 4s from the bar. There we go. All right. I liked my position. Settled out nicely, but that's a good response from the bar. 3-6. I don't like my 6. I guess I have to come out, and if he rolls like a 3-1 or something that builds 6-1, I don't know. Maybe I challenge a blot in the outfield that way. We'll try that. Distraction play, we'll call it. He's got the better board, though. 6-4, so he would be making the bar point. Now he's tempted to hit instead. I think you gain something in that sense. That's a lot of shots from the bar. Which one do I hit? The one that leaves less shots, right? Less returns. The further one tries to escape. I think he's going to give up his midpoint to hit again here. But he could make the bar point as well. It's a lot to give up. If he plays this way, I think our game plans are getting pretty solidified. He really wants to contain the single checker. I want to start to play safe and get these blots tidied up. If he hits, then we're still mixing it up and trying to figure out what happens next. You know, if I were hit back from the roof, he can have a bunch of checkers back and a slightly better board. Lots that can happen that way. But he can also just threaten to, like, gammon me immediately or something. 2-6. We're going to hit again. So he goes this volatile way. And I think I'm still ways off from, like, cubes. I think I want to send the... I could come in on the 5 and hit on the midpoint. This must kill more offense. I don't know. The other way felt like more outfield control. This is tricky. Oh, he wants to break there. I can't enter on the 4, so I'll enter on the ace and hit with the 4. I think this is the one that I want to hit. Leaves less returns, controls the outfield, takes away a builder. He gets to reestablish the mid if he would like. So position shaping up okay for him. I get to point ahead. Ooh, huge improvement. I've equalized boards with a billion checkers back too now. So feeling good about my position here. Definitely needs to pop out with one of the back checkers. I'm hoping to just keep it where it is. Oh, okay. I think I want to make the 5 point, but I could make an anchor. It feels pretty overrun. If I don't play, if I just, okay, so let's look at this option. This looks really strong. He can only hit back with, but if he does hit back, he has outfield control, it feels like. But he's got 5 back against, like, the rack. That's got to be a strong candidate. But is there some way I can do this and either play down and leave a bunch of returns or make the 9 and leave the same? I don't think I need to play defensively here. I'm going to go for this. 1-4. Oh, he has, like, really bad entries like this, too. So he doesn't have timing. He's got a bunch back. He's got very good priming structure. I mean, this feels like a cube. I'm sending it. He could end up with, like, a decent back game, but it doesn't look too likely. He doesn't have timing now. Doesn't really have any offensive counterplay here either. I do have 2 checkers back, so maybe that's enough to play it, but this is not the kind of 1-2 game you want to get into by any means. He needs to find a way to make this some better game, which he may be able to do. Should have chances to make a bid for, like, the 18 or the 22. I don't have a lot of ways to kind of control those points. I don't know. But it's hard to see how he's going to turn this into a back game. That part can be very hard. Ooh, this was not bad. 2-1, he can improve to the 22. I think that's huge. I think, again, like with all the timing issues, maybe he's found the one way to make a reasonable back game out of this. I have the prime now, so even if he hits, he can't really counterplay me, so I think it's time to just play very pure. What's he going to do here? Yeah, I mean, he might have to hop out here. I don't know if he has room for anything else. Otherwise, he has to play a back game while making a deep point. Yeah, so I think this is his best forward option. I'm going to enter high and try to escape. And do I want to come into direct range here? 5s don't play anywhere else, so I'll spend some 2 pips here. But this, I don't know. You need to be careful about this for sure. Like, every pip matters for buying time to get home. Okay. What does this do? We're hitting for sure. So I want to take him off the second anchor? I think so. And then I can make the 3 as well. Yeah, this looks great. Okay. I found it eventually. See if we can take away the back game. Is it worth giving up the bar point to do? If he hits back, I think I'm okay. I think so. I think I want to keep him dancing here. I think the prime has gotten less important. I can remake it. So let's cover that. And let's see. It's feeling a little loose and risky now. Just need a fan, though. All right. Is the 4 coming out? I think so. And then we can reduce shots a little bit by playing 14 to 11, duplicate 2s. Or we can go for hitting, or we can clean up a blot. Lots of options. Maybe I still want to make the 8 point, though, so I kind of like leaving that there. Got a little work to come home. 4s. I get to make it for a second. Okay. I'm having trouble escaping. Maybe I should have used the 3 to step up. Maybe that was a bigger deal than I realized. Seems okay now. Hopefully I don't have to pre-clear the 6 or something like that. I will take the distribution. Yeah, it actually adds double 2s to be hit if I step up there too. So probably just better on tactics as well. All right, looks like 2-5 from the bar. 2-1. I can win some gammons here. 2-5. Yeah, taking a checker off. I think I want to clear from the rear. 3, 6, 9. And 4 is 13, 16, 17 crossovers. Yeah, so I think if I just get home safely, I'm very likely to win a gammon. So I don't think I need to do anything too aggressive to win it. So I think I will go this route of clearing the rearmost points. I know there is like a rule of thumb against the deuce point game, though, that you like to peel and not put too many, like not have checkers on the ace point, things like that. It just looked very nice for distribution to put them, to clear the 6 while putting them on high points too. I'm not going to think too hard about this because now I'm not out on the outside, but taking a checker off seems like something there. Lots of sets and things like that are going to leave shots. The 2 is the forced part. So let's play that. And then do I want the 3 off or do I want cleanup? I've got 6 off already. 7th off will matter. And if I take this one off, how much? It feels like it's going to be an ace to clean up either way. I don't think I'm like leaving double shots. So maybe I just might as well take the checker off. I'm probably overthinking that. Like I feel like the instinct should just be from the rear for clearing, but I don't know. There is definitely, when you're in this like 5 to 10 checkers off range, each one off, if I do get hit and closed out, like I'm going to win 10% more games or something like this. So it gets pretty important to peel. Should help me win gammons when things go well as well. I think the checker off is worth the extra shot. Almost certainly in this range. Ooh, is he just going to save a gammon the natural way? Looks possible. Not too likely, though. I got away with my parlay. Well, he just needs one more set after this, and that's it for me. Feels like destiny now. This gets 2s or better. Okay, that's clever. I didn't look for that. I was thinking he was going to need 3s or better. All right, 4 points for us. 5 away, 10 away. So maybe you can start switching to down here, but it's just not that strong of like a gammon go play anyway. I think I like to hit twice here, right? Yeah, we'll do that. Could bring the 2 down as well. Maybe leading I can play a little safer. I don't really know. 5's going to cover. The 1's ready to split, sure. Small advantage here, but, you know, in purity as well. He's got a lot to play for. It's going to be very difficult for me to find a cube in this kind of game. Two's hitting for sure. What's the 3 doing? I don't think I want to hit with my last spare, so I think I just bring it into the zone. Make some threats. 5, 6 is going to hit back. Okay. 5, 6. I feel like I'm coming out here. I don't could duplicate aces by slotting, but that's much better. I like where it's positioned as a builder right now. It feels like a lot of numbers to hop out to the 14 though. Okay, we'll do this though. Pressures the blot if you get some like nice building roll or whatever, you know. Maybe he's just supposed to run here. Looks very reasonable to play 22 to 14. At the score, he's going to be tempted to hit or hit twice or something like that, though. Would also like to win a gammon. Fours. I can't point on head. Can't make an anchor. Can't do much with the back checkers at all. So I think probably all three of them to the 4 point seems pretty strong here. All three to the 9 looks like something as well. I could make the deuce point and not leave a blot in the outfield. I think I'd rather have the good point, though. Let's try that out. Looks a little weird. What is this pointing on ahead to reduce the stacks? I think that's probably better than the better point here. But we'll see. I mean, is he priming? I don't see that as the game plan. Yeah, I think I like this play better. All right. 4 is going to anchor up. Do I want to create 8s? He does not have great 8s otherwise, so it's a little annoying to give him a 6-2. Feels like it builds better, though. Otherwise, I just have to step up and give him a good 8 over there. Yeah, he points on head with that instead. I don't know. Maybe I get some returns on 7s here, too. 2-3. I don't know what he's supposed to do with this. Doesn't look that good. Maybe just 11 to 6. He has the lead in the race, slightly better board, playing against an anchor. I think he just wants to get the back checker home. I don't think running with it right now really helps him do that all that much, though. Just leaves kind of free shots in the outfield. I feel like the hit on the ace is an overplay. He had, you know, freedom, risks having a second checker back where he didn't have to deal with that before. Why do I want to... I guess, well, he has a blotting board. It's a nice time to just keep coming out and putting presence in the outfield. Like, does he really want to hit me with a 4-3 here? Probably for lack of options. Oh, he's probably going to hit me in the outfield. Then I get a bunch of returns there, too. So, yeah, he's kind of created a mess to deal with later. That's what I see here. 4-3. Looks like it's going to hit and make a bunch of blots. Because what else do we got? Scary to do at this score. What's better here for him? Does he need to clean up the blot 11 to 6 probably, or he can cover the ace, turn that liability into an asset? Both look pretty good, but I think just cleaning up is probably fine. Yeah, still has the racing lead. I still just need to build, establish points, point on head maybe, whatever I can find there. I don't see a compelling reason to come in high and clean up 11 to 8 instead. I mean, it just feels like under the gun against a better board. But he's activating my dilly builder on the 4, so maybe there's something to it. I really want to hit. I could just clean up and play quiet for a roll. Okay, this is like really blotty, is the thing about it too. So I can at least reduce a blot by playing this way. And I'm almost always going to get returns. 3-1 and 3-4 are pretty bad. Oh, this just seems like the plan, though. And I have dancing numbers. Okay, let's look at plan B is probably this. This still leaves him a lot of work to do, and I always have the anchor game to play. Don't have a billion blots back. I have outfield presence forever. This is pretty good, too. He's not doing a lot if I don't hit him. So maybe that could be the play. Maybe that's the score influence says I should do that, too. I don't see this. It's just too passive, leaving a lot of shots, I think. So I already have the ace. So, am I adjusting too much to the score to like not hit here? That's kind of my question. I feel like for money, it should be better to make a more aggressive play. I'm going to go with this. We'll see. It's hard for me to see how things are going to go too bad from here. Twos can hit, I guess. Not too scary of a hit by any means. Maybe it's better than leaving all these shots and cover numbers, though. The last two, if he hits, is probably 8 to 6 or something like this. I don't know. Okay, so I get to make this and cover this. That was awesome. All right, I like how my game is shaking up. It's going to be tough for him to run that back checker. I'm going to have a lot more opportunities to attack. He's just trying to play quietly behind me. Oh, another beautiful improvement. He can run halfway now. Yeah, I've kind of created a nice moment for him to pop out. He doesn't take it, though. Okay. I'm going to cover the outfield better this way. 6-2 hits now, but a lot of numbers that would park here are leaving double shots, so I think this is good. Is there something else? 6-3 comes in? No, I think that contains best. 6-2 and 5-3 are the disasters. The 5-2 I gained down for sure. And this is looking really good. Like, I'd probably be pausing more to think about a cube now for money. Maybe I'm optimistic there. At the score, I think I want to settle it first. 5-4. I think I got to create the numbers and board. Is there any reason to play out to here instead and let him attack me, pick and pass? Maybe. Maybe not. But I think creating the 6-5 for him is okay to bring in an attacker. So I think I'm going to do it that way. 6-3 can run to a single shot. Plus the, is it 10s? Yeah, the 9 doesn't get there. Okay. Well, I still have a good anchor game here. That's not how I was hoping it would go, though. That's for sure. It's only 13 pips somehow. Yeah, I don't think I'm supposed to leave contact out there. Yeah, this still looks hard to bring home. So I'm happy to play this one. It's like wasting a good chunk of that 22 or that 13 pip lead, whatever it is now, too. And I can happily run with one at some point. Oh, that was pretty good. All right. I think I'm still staying for contact for a while. Hope he rolls 6s or something. Okay, he's going to smooth out and take that away. We're going to cover. Be ready for contact. And we'll see if I get to stay for a shot or not, too. Maybe not. Let's try for one more. 6-3. Okay, I can get a shot in one more next roll, so I would like to stay one more. Does that mean I should break my board a little bit to do it? It tends to be tough to win after you do that. I think I can do it here, though. It's just one roll. Just do one time. All right, I'm probably going now. Yeah, I think so. Tempting, but I think break my board too far now to win anyway. All right, 4 in, 6 off. He should get 2 of it back most likely. 5 away, 8 away. Still decent lead. Gets to open with the slot. I will hit. No reason to get another blot involved right now. I think covering the 11 looks pretty good for him. 5-4 is probably just going to come around. I guess there's a lot of good 6s for him anyway. I could think about playing down 13-8 as well. It's just weird to come into a direct 6, you know. But when this works, it feels good. 4-2 is very well duplicated. A lot of other good things I was going to do as well. So I'm happy with that. Takes away his anchor slot too. Yeah, looks like this is going to make the 3 and remake the 8. And I'm going to fan on a 2-point board. Bummer. Still plenty of play here. No difficult decisions for me yet, but doesn't mean he shouldn't pause to think about the cube. Not sure if hitting again is better than making the 5-point, but maybe. Both look pretty strong. Yeah, this looks pretty scary. I've got another one back. He's going to make another board point a lot of the time. I would cube this for money. I think he's got race position and threats. I think you can just let it go. You can use the score to get rid of it. Maybe I'd have a harder time for money, but I'm not sure about that either. Could be a pass for money too. 5-2 splits. I'm going to hit with this one. I think I want to play down for the cover this time and not split into these stacks. Those are always very close. Like my 6 from the bar when he hits back here too. Running out of ammunition, though. Ooh, 6 is going to hit back. Seems big. I get a beautiful double threes. The bar. Ace in, 5 down. I've got an advantage. I don't think it's enough to send the cube. 6-3. I guess I just get a checker out. Why not? I could be split and leave shots, but I just don't really see like a compelling reason to do that. I don't think the flexibility is like so important. Keeping it simple for now. He's going to have a very hard time splitting in this game. I would have liked to hit there. Maybe I need to split now, but I do open up an attack when I do it. Am I running out of time more? He's got a strip midpoint, and I don't yet, so maybe not. With the deuce point, maybe the priming game plan's okay with me, and I'm down in the race too. Yeah, I don't think I need to open up the attack here. I think he's the one under pressure to do that, so like maybe now that he's got a decent board, splitting to the bar is pretty good. I'm glad I haven't gotten my back checkers involved that way yet. He's going to slot instead. Okay. 5 for sure. 3's covered, so maybe I should just slot here, huh? Yeah, I think so. I've got questionable timing, so I think I need some things like this to help me on my ride home. It looks like he's going to have to cover and leave the ace in the outfield. I like how this is playing out, though. Ooh, I could step up to anchor. I can make the bar point. I got so many things that I could do here. This feels like a very strong candidate. And now I have better time to try to run off the back later. But he can still run out with 6s, so maybe it's not enough. Let's take a look at this. If he rolls the 3s at the edge anyway, yeah, I don't think that can be strong enough. So what? Oh, I could hit. I almost didn't see it. I don't think he's got the better board, though. So I don't see this one being it either. So I can step up and make an anchor and try to escape. That feels very strong. I don't know if I can afford to leave the shot here, though. So I think I need to just cover. I think my first play was the one. Let's do that. I don't think I'm ready to be attacked. Maybe I could cover and split, but feels scary. I think we just sit on this. Keep cruising home. Do I want to give up a 6-3 here? No, this is better distribution anyway. Ooh, 2-1 makes a really important point. 4-3. Do I need to slot now? I feel like it. I'm like, when you're running out of room to play naturally and fill in points, I think you have to start doing things like this. I don't think he wins the game on an ace. So I feel like it's worth it. This could certainly be an overplay here, though. But so when he misses it, now like this feels a lot easier to keep cruising home, right? Like I know what I'm doing with a 5-1, where last time I think that was just going to be an ugly roll. All right, his timing's way worse. We have same prime, same checkers back. So I don't think, I mean, I have a lot of cracking rolls here too. 6-5. I just want to bring this in and have one less blot to play with. Sure, sure. And let's see, he's going to crack with the 5-4. I think I win. Am I too good here? I mean, I could dance and he could find a way out and cover and things like that. I think I have enough threat with even with the match score lead that I can cube it, though. Feel good about this. Obviously, the ace is a huge swing and a 6 is basically a winner, too. 4 away, 7 away. All right. Blocks my 6-5 run. So I'm going to play down and try to build. And he gets to hit. I get to hit. He gets to hit. And I get to hit. I got 4 back to only to his 2, though. That's not a lot of fun. Yeah, he still has a checkers back advantage, even if he gets hit there. So maybe that was worth it to hit loose. I get to make an asset, though. Things are equalizing a little bit here. He could point on head on the deuce. That seems really weak. He could hit loose on the 5. Seems weak. Maybe just making the 4. Could hit loose twice. Yeah, I think it seems like it makes a lot of sense. Oh, I'm glad I clicked that on accident. I was thinking immediately make the 20. Maybe I control the most of the board by making the 17 and give myself a way to release the midpoint soon by doing that. Otherwise, if I play 23 to 20, then I think the 6 is coming off the midpoint and releasing it now. So do I need the landing point on the 20 that bad to help me get these checkers going? Only 8 in the zone right now. I think it can be okay in 3 back. This feels like long term is just going to be more useful. All right, let's try that out. Four two gets to bring a checker in the zone. I'm still under a lot of pressure to make an advanced anchor. Just giving up my midpoint feels like overrunning the position, though. So this could be right. I was kind of thinking just 13 to 7 feels very natural. I don't know why he wants to dilly the builder to the 4. I guess he gives me ways to point on head happily here, which is not super fun for him. But, ooh, yeah, that was really not fun. I guess I link them both with the 17. Hope for 6 is out. Could also give myself more ways out. The versification's worth something here. Open up blitzes, but they're not too scary. I don't know. This is confusing having the 17 point. Like, I never know how to play games like this because they're just so different. Okay, we can link both now. Let's do that. I've got to be careful about looking for cubes here because with the 4-away, 7-away, I don't know. Gammons are better than usual. It's like a big feature. Probably I want to send this checker back and leave some shots, right? I don't know why I want to kind of let him play a natural game here. 4 or 5 gets to hit. 5-3 cannot hit back. It can make this point and step up or step down. I think maybe like this. But I could challenge him to have to hit from his anchor. And I keep more contact when I do this. But I have the mobility to play better next roll. This feels like a head in the race kind of play, but maybe it's also called for here with like the brittleness of my structure. So I'm going to try that. 3-2 appears to miss either way. I would like to make the midpoint. Yeah, okay, that seems good. I think the next thing to go is going to be the 17 now. If I get so lucky. Maybe the bar point leaves less shots, though, so I should be looking at that a lot of times. Oh, 2 blots behind. I don't really care about shots now. Oh, or we'll just win the race. Only 2 pips ahead. We're priming him. This looks great. So these are the kind where I don't have to like adjust the score too much and just get in a nice, strong position and send the cube. I'm not ahead in the race yet, or enough yet to send, I don't think. And still need to clear this point, so we're just going to keep working on that. Waiting for a set, something like that. 6-3. I don't think I need to volunteer here. His board can get better, but it's pretty good right now, and I leave a lot of hit and cover numbers. And I'm not ahead enough in the race when I get away with running. I'm not at risk of losing my prime yet either. Yeah, I think he should want to keep the midpoint to keep more pressure on clearing this point. So now, like, fly shots are very hard to take. I can build a 9. I think this is good to control the outfield and leave the most space to my position. Obviously, play B is thinking about making a point behind. Doesn't seem that strong yet. 4-1. He's got a strong board now, so maybe I can just cover and leave no shots. And I'm only ahead 5 pips. I still feel like I could be close to a reasonable cube here, you know? But 6-3 is a little awkward. Do I leave fly shots here? It is 5-3, and that's it. Feels worth it. Otherwise, I have to give up a landing point and priming structure and leave them things like 4s. Okay, 5s are getting out either way. Bummer. Still have a good enough race to play, but that's a reason to slow down on the cube for sure. Is that he still has the chances of just rolling that and escaping and racing. Four in, 1 in, sure. Only down 1 pip. Ooh, down a lot now. Gonna need a good roll to stay alive in this one. 5-4 might be enough. Let's see. 12 pips? Nope, not enough. I will let him get to 4 away, 6 away. Hanging on for dear life here. Not a whole lot of change in score dynamics for me here. I still need to respect the recube quite a bit, and I still need to think about sending kind of normal-ish when I have a lot of gammons. Ones, very nice. Guess for... I don't want to be there, though. Is it better to play 6 to 5? That's confusing. Hopefully not getting into too much time pressure here yet. I think I have enough to work with. 5-2 can hit. Let's do it. 4s. What is this going to do? Going to point on the 2 probably? Bring some material into the zone. And I fan. Ooh, this is scary now. Race, position, and threats. But we have the... It's a little Swiss cheesy, but he can make a 4-point board and I can just fan. Can hit and buy a roll to do it. I do have the 5-point, which pushes me towards taking. I don't have any recube value almost at all. Pushes me towards passing. I think a lot of times he's going to hit with the 3 and maybe loose with a 6 or a 5. And then I'll be under a lot of pressure with 2 under the roof. I think I can just let this go. Yeah. 4-away, 5-away. All right, now this is getting where it almost plays more like normal scores, and sometimes he has to pass earlier if it's a gammonish kind of position because I can win the match. 4-5. Duplicates 4s nicely to pop out, but I'm not ahead in the race. My distribution's better here. I'm going to try it anyway, though. Yeah. It's confusing if you should hit or anchor. 4-3 can hit twice. What else is it going to do? The 4 is kind of ugly otherwise, so yeah. Guess we got to try that. Just buy a roll. 6s don't get anywhere too nice. They can do this, or they can make the ace. Looks like this is going to go here either way, to reduce shots and try to get home. And so do I want the ace want to get hit or the bar point to come home? I think the bar point. The bar point's better than the ace point. I don't know. Even though it leaves a blot on the ace. Yeah, so if he anchors here, I'm happier to have the bar point, right? Which I think he should do, but he can go all offense here too. Lots of options. I just want to run and race now, and I'm not going to have too much to think about with cube dynamics in this kind of game at the score. Oh, he's going to hit on the ace. This is interesting, yeah. My aces that hit back aren't too good. Sometimes I fan and he has a shot at another one and a good board. He's down in the race this time. Ugh, what is this? He has so much work to do even when he hits or covers. I think I have too much play in this one. How bad is it if he rolls the 2x? And I can still maybe hit an ace and send it back. Only 9 in the zone threatening. No, it's 10 in the zone. It's 10 in the zone. So that's a little scary. Only 9 in the zone if I hit on the ace. But I have a lead in the race, and it's only a 3-point board. Very little recube value. No, it still he has a 25% take point. I double. What is happening here? Usually he just doesn't follow through on a blitz. And we're in a relatively close race with a single checker back versus 2 back, and I have okay structure. Especially if I can enter and make the 4, which is going to happen sometimes when he doesn't roll a deuce anyway. Only 5s and 7s cover. So he has a lot of numbers that just don't do anything, too. I don't know. I just don't know. Hits and makes the anchor. Okay, so that's a pretty clear advantage for him when he does that. But I think I play here. Maybe I don't have as much as I'm thinking when he hits. Maybe this is a disaster. I do tend to like to make it easy. Find easy routes. I could do some interesting clearing the 6 stuff there, maybe. I don't think so, though. This is clearly hit from the 5 and cover. Blitz tactics here. Yeah. I could use a 5. I would not like to lose 4 points to be at Crawford. That would be a real bummer here. would like to win. Maybe I can win a gammon on my own. Okay, something went well there, and I'm a lot less afraid of the blitz now. 5 in. I don't have the racing lead. Doesn't matter. Don't think I need to go for a more pure point. Maybe, though. This feels really natural, but I don't know if it's right. This is weird. Okay, let's do like this and try to make better points quicker. I think he's going to be doing a lot of... I mean, I guess maybe he'll play behind, but I think he's supposed to do something like this, yeah. I'm going to have a hard time hitting yet. I'm just going to wait for him to be trying to clear the 20, I do believe. Oh, this worked. I get to make the 4 point, but then I can't keep it. Am I just making the ace now? Ugh. Ugh. It's like slotting it. Okay, we'll do this. Trying to make better points. I don't know. I have decent race even when he escapes on the 20. I need to remember that too. I don't have to like be too aggressive with hitting. 4-1 can just link up. That seems like too nice. He really wants to take advantage of all these blots behind, but I mean, what an asset having the 9 point would be, I feel like. Maybe I'm crazy though. Looks pretty good. Holding a cube in a mutual holding game. This is a good result. These are not that easy to win, even when he has a racing lead. All right. I think he's right that I won't be hitting, but which one do I want to make now? Like that? Okay. Oh, nice. He can reduce it to just the 16 to clear. That's probably the thing to do. But he wants to stay flexible and keep challenging me to hit now. Yeah, reasonable as well. But I don't know. He's supposed to get past my 20 point even when he makes the 14, so I don't know. Not sure he gains that much. Simple play looks like it to me. I'm happy to have him out of my hair and let me build my board very quickly. So maybe that's a reason to make the 10, actually. Hadn't seen that at first. 4-5 can hit and cover. I think I got to do it now, right? If I do this, if he hits on the ace, I still have play. Otherwise, he has 2-2 and 5-2. It's not that many. I always get a shot in here unless it's 2-2. So the anchor, I think it's worth it. 5-4 pops out. 6-1 misses. Bummer. I'm going to give up the outfield. Start building. It's only 15 in the race, and it's 35 now. Whole bunch. It was coming together nicely, though. Let's make the deuce, sure. Okay, this is like a little awkward. I have good contact with the 9 if he gives up the 8. And the only other option is to like take all his spares off the 6. Neither look too fun. My board is ready, too. Oh, 3 solves a lot of problems. I think, yeah, we'll run 1. See if we can stay for the shot or not. 6-2. I think it's better to go in and not lose gammons and things like that. We'll stay one more time if we get the chance. Maybe I shouldn't there, actually. I don't know what it's getting me now. Maybe there's a better way to stay, too. Okay, here we go. Got to give up too many points to not run with 3s. 2 in, 1 off. And I'm behind in the match. Is this the first time I've been losing this match? Oh, no. At 4-way, 3-way, though. I know how to play this score. I do happen to know that I never have a third roll cube. From all the study I've been doing for the book that maybe I'll release someday. Been kind of lazy with that. This is interesting. I definitely don't want to split against that, so probably just 2 in the zone. Even the fly shots, though, these are very good. Give them a very good 6-3, 5-4, and 6-4, so maybe better to just play down to the 8. I don't know. 2 in, and then I guess we'll just slot because I don't want to split or deal with anything else here. Just need to get into a gammonish threatening position, and I will have easy early cubes. 32 seconds. Got to keep an eye on that, too. I think with 3 back to 1 back, he should be playing safe here. I will be happy to go hit that. Maybe it's better to point on the ace. Yeah, I doubt it, though. We're going to go for that one instead of being split, maybe? I don't know. All right, I got a lot of returns. 2, 3. Yeah, we're trying. Why not? What could go wrong? Kind of happier to break the 8 after you make the 4 point as well. Deuce would be very helpful. No such luck. This is one of the most sensitive scores where still when he gets into gammonish positions, he can have some cubes. Pointing on head seems very strong. Deuce seems very good for me. Ooh, that's a particularly good deuce. Got some life. Got to make some points very quickly. This feels like it'd be ambitious at this score to send. I mean, it feels like a strong cube for money. Maybe the gammons are good enough, but the wins just seem like this could be a long game. So it feels like a pretty easy cube to take for me, and then I have like really good recubes. That's an interesting fan. I don't think it means too much, but okay, we're pointing on head, I'm pretty sure. And this gets really interesting on a fan here. No, he enters 2. I think I still have too much back there to like think about too much. I want to hit. I want to hit twice or make the anchor. Maybe just keep him busy. I don't know. 1-5 only enters 1. I can have a 4-point board. Oh, this is so annoying if I give him this cube. For him, I think. I think I have to send this. This could be like a 50-50 game, but there's just like a lot of gammons when this works, I think. So, I don't know. Feels unpleasant. It feels like I have a ton of work to do with 4 checkers back, so maybe I'm just an underdog. And I don't even have the better board yet, but I do have a 4-point board slotted. 10s, 9s, 2s, a whole bunch of other numbers that'll like make the 3 or the ace. Okay. 6s. Ooh, how does this play? I should have thought about this. I don't have time to really figure it out. I can hit loose. I can make the anchor and start to race. Yeah, we probably need an anchor against this. Let's do that. And do I want to hit and board somewhere? Yeah, okay, let's just do this. I don't know. How bad can this be? Okay, on a fan, this is going to work very well. 3-1, I think we're doing this. All right, we can win a lot of gammons for a match here. Ooh, aces? Ugh, this is bad. I think this is the only way to keep checkers semi-alive. We'll do like that. I don't want to be hit with the ace, but I don't think I was ready to like bury things in response, so. Oh, double 4s, wow. Okay, never mind about that. I might be able to hang on and win this game. We'll see. I might be able to save a gammon. Things have gotten pretty ugly, though. Fanning's good for my clock situation. Someone was commenting that I just always end up in clock trouble in these I'm explaining. I think I can play quickly enough here, though. This gets to link up with the 14 now. Good improvement for him. So I should have okay timing to play the deuce point if it goes that way. I don't really... I guess I'm playing with the blot on the midpoint most of the time when he doesn't hit it here. Okay. Do I want to make the ace now? That might be okay. I'm going to need to leave one too early, though. How is he ready to hit loose on the ace to prevent a second anchor? I don't know that he needs to. I don't have timing if I come in there either, anyway. Does look kind of nice to have the 8 point, though it'd be tough to clear later. But probably just like 12 to 5 looks really very nice for building. Something like that. I think you can keep it simple here. Yeah, I'm primed now. That's something. 2-4, I think, brings in the builder. And I get an ace. And the 5 must just break here, right? Wow, that's scary to do. I'm doing it. Ugh, I might just end up losing me a bunch of gammons. At this score, I can't worry about that, though. Puts pressure on the outfield maximally. I think plenty of good things about this. I do not have timing, so should I just make the bar point here? Oh, man. I don't know. Probably. Which way do I want to do it? This keeps the pressure on the 8 point. Let's try like this. I don't know. I hate that it gives him ways to attack behind. Ooh, it's going to work well on a 6-1, though. I'm running a lot of time. I got to move faster. Okay, I don't think I want to leave waves to be attacked behind. I don't think it's worth it. So we'll just clean that up. We'll see. The bar point's going to go soon. We're going to play the deuce. There it goes. Looking for 5s out as well. 6-3. Doesn't have to leave a shot yet, but he hasn't cleared without leaving a shot either, so that's kind of nice. Don't think I want to stay for double shots or anything like that. 6-4. Okay. Yeah, I can save a lot of gammons and stay in the match here. Uh, 4-2 gets in direct cover range. Sixes and ones to cover now. All right, I'm ready. 4 could have come in. Maybe I should take that perfect crossover. I don't know. Plenty of shot levers next roll. Is he going to recube me? That'll let me off the hook, maybe. I mean, certainly I have to pass this, since I don't think it can possibly be better than whatever the 18% match equity is. But I think it's worth trying to win a gammon. So, okay. And I do have time pressure, so. Even away Crawford scores, so winning a gammon does matter to me. So I will try to do that. Let's cover and down, sure. Good containment checker right now against the single back on the 11. 3-2 can make that for free. Maybe I'm supposed to split there, but I'm just going to focus on builders and moving forward. Sure, let's make it prime. See how that goes. Oof, his structure is coming together very well. Slap the back. Builder. I like this. As long as he doesn't hop out and hit me, I'm happy. 3-2 maybe means 2 down for priming. Beautiful shot for me. Think it's better to make the front than to cover the back. And I think I need to split very soon. Is that more important? Let's try this. I don't know. Could just be opening up an attack, but I want to make sure I can keep my prime. Okay, let's slot the front of it too. I'm going to need some help rolling home and not cracking. And maybe what I'll want to do is like cover and hit loose and hope to dance while he cracks or something like that. But it's getting tough. It's not a good position for me by any means. 2 in, 3. You first, please. All right, he breaks his 7 prime. That's a good start. Yeah, let's try to... No, I want him to play some big numbers. So let's allow that. And if he escapes, I want to be a hit. Sure, let's try that. All right. All right, new plan. I think I've gotten timing for this, so I'm not even sure I want to hit there. 2s could crack. Okay, okay. Got some ways for this to work. 4-3, I think. Yeah, when he just runs, I'm sad, but maybe he can roll something to break. I think I got to try that. Maybe this is more important. Don't think I need to make the board. I think I just want to not get pulled off my anchor or trapped that way or something. Slow things down. Not looking good, though. It's looking like 5 and 4. All right, there goes another point. I'm going to need a miracle. Yeah, I guess it just like reduces shots too much. Okay, I'm going to get a lot of shots here. That's kind of nice. I don't have much board to do anything with it. Ouch. That's a nail in the coffin. and a fan with it, with no shot levers. Okay. I do believe I'm dead. Well played match to him. I don't know what's different here. 5 still gets one off either way. There we go. All right. Well, congratulations to Rez there. How did I play? Okay. Around the 6. We'll see what plus thinks of that. But yeah, I can handle that. I'm certainly hoping to do better, but don't know what to expect here. I'm excited to see my mistakes on this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please do, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Appreciate it a ton. And I hope to see you guys soon. We'll have at least one more of these matches. And then I'll start to figure out how to do other play and explains if I don't have anything after that. But bye for now.